Hello, hello, friends. Hi, Candace. Good morning, Paula. I'm doing my showing up to all platforms this week, every day thing to try to get people over. Good morning from Oregon, Candace. I was just in Oregon in October, actually. Hello, hello, over in YouTube land. Nice to see you, Mara. Yeah, so my commitment while the TikTok thing is on the chopping block is to show up every day on all the platforms to get people moved over. So hi, Lindsay Perry. Good to see you. And Dee, it looks like Dee's over here on Instagram. Always kind of hang out and chat. My goal this week by showing up is I'll do some readings and stuff this week, like I usually do, and I'll still do spirit signs and sips on Thursdays. But with the impending TikTok bananaing, I'm trying to get as many people moved over. I finally hit 37,000 yesterday, by the way. Good morning, Dee. You know what? It's hanging in there. I go for my follow-up on Wednesday and I start physical therapy on Friday. But I have to go back to teaching tonight, so we'll see. But it's doing okay. There's not much swelling, which is nice. And so playing hooky from work today, Paula. I love that. Hey, girl. Hey, I'm Brittany. So yeah, I'm just trying to get people moved from the TikTok world over to all my other worlds is what the goal is today and all week. So it's been quite the journey. I keep holding out hope that it's all there's gonna be some sort of Hail Mary at the end here, but it's not looking good, friends. Everybody's like, oh, but the president's gonna do an executive order. Fun fact, can't. It's not how our government works. Hey, Jen, good to see you. Trying to get people over. You know what? I don't have enough views or follows on YouTube or any other platform to monetize, Myra. It's frustrating because, and really, if I'm being honest, like I've never been able to I've not monetized on the way TikTok works. Even though I have all the things, like I don't make the money. It's weird. Like I don't get the views that creates like where I generate money on TikTok. So I don't really, but the thing that's done well for me for TikTok is it's been a great marketing tool. Like I get more people. Oh, thanks, Jen. And so you said Instagram froze, Jen? Uh-oh. Hopefully not. Hopefully it comes back. I see myself moving. Yeah, it's a whole different thing. Like you have to have some ridiculous amount of followers and you have to do all the things. Oh, thanks, Paula, for coming over to YouTube. I'm just trying to get seen on other platforms. I mean, I kid you not, like I had a pretty decent following, or not following, but like I had a pretty decent ground game as far as business goes. I was not unhappy with the amount of readings I was doing. But when I joined TikTok, my business, because it became such a good marketing tool and put me in front of so many people, I got asked to be on podcasts. I was invited to be on other people's lives. Good morning, Yessie. Like what TikTok has done for my business, like I created a school, for goodness sake. None of my other platforms are supporting that. None of my other platforms are supporting that. I do not have the following from other platforms. And I'm a little, like 99% of my business is because of TikTok. And I have a feeling that we're going to have Huge crisis because the Meta has done nothing to put me in front of new people. YouTube has done nothing to put me in front of new people. Where I hit 37,000 followers this week on TikTok. My business has more than quadrupled since being. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, I'm trying to just get more traction on other platforms. That's honestly what I'm trying to do right now. With TikTok being on the, I honestly think it's going to go dark. It's going to go dark. And it makes me sad. Everybody's like, well, you know, the government must know something. Yeah, they know that they're going to, that the people who line their pockets are wanting more attention, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little nervous. I'm trying not to buy into that energy. I'm trying not to live in that fear-based mentality, but man, it's hard when you've built a business and you know, when you build a business on something. So, hey there. How are you, Albus? Good morning, Lace. I see all you guys coming in. We're just kind of, I'm just like kind of just opening things up today. I might end up doing some readings. Yesterday, I had a fantastic mediumship reading on TikTok. I was not on all the other platforms. But I think I look gorgeous with long hair, David. So thank you. And actually, I don't look gorgeous with short hair. I've had short hair. I just look old and frumpy. But thanks. I've had hair of all lengths. But yeah, nice to see you too. Anyway. So what are y'all up to today? It's like what is this, Monday morning? Monday morning here in Indiana. But yeah, make sure if you're in TikTok world, make sure you go check out my other platforms. I'm live on all my other platforms right now, Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, Lorinda Carr Medium. And oh yes, it's afternoon for you, Albus. You and me both. I shaved the back of my head once. I've had like pixie cut. I've had super short hair before. And you know what's funny? I have a funny story about my hair. So David, thank you for prompting a conversation about hair. So back in 2020, like for years, like my hair was really short. Okay. And I would always try trendy, fun, hi Fleur, trendy, fun haircuts and stuff. And, but I have a calic, like I've got I have a head full of calics, but when it's short, like I had one right here and it just does this thing where it just sprouts and it looks like a bald spot. It's not a bald spot. It's just a super hardcore calic. And when my hair is short, I would always have to like train it and use tons of product on it. And, oh, good, Mara. Thank you. I appreciate that. And when 2020 hit and you know all the salons were closed and whatnot, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this thing. Oh, thank you, Fleur. Appreciate you so much. Fleur, make sure you're following my other platforms, by the way. Make sure you're following all I'm live on all my platforms, so make sure to follow all of them because this is going to go away for Americans. You'll be able to see me. You'll know when I'm out of the country because anytime I'm out of the country, I'm going to be on TikTok. I'm going to keep the app and be in TikTok and at least update it in other countries. Okay. So good morning, Jamie, over on Facebook. So yeah, I told my daughter, I'm like, you know what? Since we're going to be stuck here, I'm just going to grow my hair out. I'm going to retrain this calic. And she's like, I don't think that's going to work that way. And I trimmed my hair, but like, it went from here just since 2020, my hair was like this long in 2020. This is how much has grown and since March of 2020. So fun fact, I used to have short hair. So yeah. Fun fact, I did update my, my calendar. So it is really healthy. Yeah, like I've got a great hairstylist and everything. So I hardly put any product in it. I just let it do. What am I doing today? I am getting everybody on TikTok to follow me on other things. That's what I'm doing today. Um, so Mara, as far as a VPN, the problem being majority of TikTok, like it's actually based for America in America. All the moderate, all those places that have the servers, everything that connects us, like they keep saying, "Oh, Chinese, Chinese, Chinese." It's here in America. So when it goes dark, all those moderators going to be out of jobs. The server, people who run the servers out of jobs, like all that's going to go dark. We won't have any way to connect. So we might have a VPN, but thank you again. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't think any of us really know what it's going to look like. Good morning, Alicia. So I'm just trying to go through this process of how am I going to find all my people? Like, show of hands, how many have created like just a really great community? You found your people on TikTok, right? Yeah, I know, Brittany. It really does. TikTok app will not update unless you have foreign country account outside of US. So what's going to happen is when I literally am going to be out of the country on January 20th. You better believe I'm taking my iPad with me. You better believe I'm going to try to create a new account that is out of the country. Like I'm going to do what I can, but ultimately I'll only have access to people outside of the US. I know, right, Floor? It is going to be really boring without the American content. I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are scrambling to figure out how to get around it and to bypass it and all that. But I'm telling you, money talks, and the powers that be with the billionaires are the ones that are the puppet masters right now. If I have to book a trip to Europe to get TikTok to work, then so be it. Absolutely, right? So I'm actually going to be in on an island next week. Every January, my husband has a conference that we are an oligarchy now. It's unbelievable to me where we are as a country. I try not to be doom and gloom. I try to be like, no, let's look at both sides, but we're out of control over here. So I will be doing lives when I'm on vacation next week. It is a BS ban. This is all because Meta wants all the money. But the problem is Meta only wants the money. They don't want to actually do anything with the money other than provide ads. So I'm sad because I've built such a strong business. Absolutely, Yvonne. The ego of man will be the downfall of mankind. I see if I go out of the country, only people out of the country can watch me. Like you guys won't, unless I honestly, we don't know how my knee hurts. We don't know how it's going to look, and let's be honest, I'm going to miss the filters and the fun, the gifts and the graphics that come with this cool app, I don't think they can, Jamie. Because it's both sides of the aisle and it's Congress. This is Congress driven. Jamie over in Facebook is saying maybe the new administration will stop the TikTok ban. They can't. They can't. They're the ones that want. They're the ones that want it. It's Congress that does that. No executive order can save this at this point. That's not how our government works. A really good person to follow is Under the Desk News. V does a really good job of deep diving. Like they've been to DC and talked to Congress, and like they really, really are knowledgeable on how things work. So if you don't follow Under the Desk News on TikTok, or actually on any of the platforms, follow them. Really, really good source of information. Yeah, I started following V on other platforms as well. Chasing Oz is another good one. but she's more sarcasm and like she's just funny. Um, okay, Alicia, have a great day. You also have a great day. I'm glad I'm glad I have the people that I have. But I also know that, time means over time, the people that I have in my classes right now, people are going to move on eventually. You have to have a feeder to bring more people in. And TikTok has been a really great feeder for new clients for me, new students for me, new community and friendship. I mean, I have never experienced anything like what I have in TikTok as far as growing a community. So yeah. So make sure you all follow me on all the platforms and I think that what'll happen is something will happen. Something will happen because this country's they're gonna lose their minds. People have no idea just how much our country depends on the income that TikTok brings to people. How many of the single moms that were able to create something amazing? I know, I am too, Jamie. Jamie says, I don't know, wishful thinking, I guess. I'm trying to transition to catch on Facebook. Yeah. Just knowing how the actual science of our government is set up. Mr. Dumpy Pants cannot come in and save the day. He just can't. That's not how our government works. And you'll know pretty quick that I'm not a fan of our new administration, but if he wants to come in and figure out a way to do it, sure, great. So I'm actually taking a class right now that just started, and learning how to incorporate like SEO. Like I'm trying to just make myself smarter about how SEOs work and Pinterest and Google and getting myself out there because TikTok made it so easy. Now I'm going to have to really backtrack and figure out how to be my own computer genius at 53 years old. I've never had to do that. So, yeah. And you know what? I've had my frustrations with TikTok. I've had my frustrations with not knowing, like for instance, I've got 15 people in here. I have 37,000 followers and only 15 people in the room. But if I look at my others in comparison, I've got zero in Instagram and 5 between both of my both personal and professional. I've got my business page and my personal page that I am streaming over in Facebook and my Instagram. So out of 3 platforms on over there, I have 5 watching. So no matter what, no matter how frustrated I get with TikTok, it still is the best provider of getting eyes. He said if it doesn't enforce the ban, then he's breaking the law. Well, he's good at that. So it's true. That's true. However, I think there's other moving parts. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to be out of the country when it all goes down, and I'm taking my iPad with me. I'm going to work on my book. And that's the other thing. Like, dang, I put off writing my book, right? Who the hell's who's going to see it? Who's going to see it? Like Instagram? Well, it looks like Floor's over here in Instagram. I got one. Oh, nope. She's gone now. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. Like I'm looking at writing a book and publishing some things that I've been working really hard on. And honestly, Facebook isn't going to push it out. Facebook isn't going to do anything for me. So even on my personal account, by the way, okay, I know that's why I keep saying, Yessie, I keep telling myself I'm not going to get in the negative mindset of, oh, woe is me. I'm just going to put out there. I'm like, okay, whatever I'm supposed to be doing next. I'm supposed to write this book. Then I'm going to write the book and we're going to put it out there. And I'm tired of financial losses, to be honest. So let's not do that. I don't want to invest in writing a book and doing all the things only to not get any traction whatsoever. Yeah, working on manifesting. Exactly, Mara. Working on manifesting, working on positive things, right? Fleur, we'll still find you in a non-creepy way. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. If one door closes, one will open, and that's what I'm going to bank on. And the thing is that's crazy is I know that we're going to have to go through the stages of grief with TikTok. We have to. That's just something we do. This is something that's been so ingrained with so many of us, and we've created these communities. And I would never have like created an Oracle deck. I created an Oracle deck. I sell it. Like, it's a thing. The people that I wouldn't have never been on the podcast that I've been a guest on, if it weren't for TikTok. And the thing is, I'd been on Facebook since 2008, since it first came on board. You know what, Fleur, I would for you. If you seriously want a deck, let me know. You'd have to pay the shipping for it, but I can look and see how much that would cost. I turned off international shipping as a default because I was going to have to pay an extra fee to have it just automatically calculate shipping for me. And so I was like, oh, because what happened was people from Canada were ordering, and it was costing me anywhere from $35 to $65 when I was charging $8 for shipping for the deck. So, yeah, let's figure out, let me know, message me on the side, Fleur, and we'll figure out how much it would cost to send it to you. And we'll work that out. So yeah, like I've got a book I'm writing. I've got and then also I'm finishing up. I finally have it in the final stages of a student mentor workbook that I just finished putting together, almost put together. Like, it's almost done. I've got to tweak it still, but, and then a spiritual journal. See, what else have I worked on? Hold on. Let me tell you what I've put together in the last couple of months that I've really just been kind of holding out, thinking, oh, this will work out. This will be fine. I did a whole book on workbook on preparing for platform mediumship. I did a mediumship reflection journal. What else? I mean, I put all kinds of stuff together that, yeah, I'm on Blue Sky, so make sure you follow me there too. I have a whole 27 followers on Blue Sky. Hi, Tracy. I would never have met Tracy had it not been for TikTok. Yesy, Fleur, like all of you guys, like I just, there's so many people, and internationally, like the people I've met, connected to internationally. Yeah. Have you checked into putting your deck on Amazon? I have not. I did it I started to, and then I got sidetracked. So yeah, I will look into putting it on Amazon. Thanks for the reminder, because I forgot that existed. I know that with Amazon, like that's probably where I'll sell my book as well, and my workbooks is on Amazon. But I'm in the process of I'm actually taking 2 classes. One is through Pinterest and SEO and getting seen, and then also another platform on where I can sell my courses, because I teach Spirit Guides 101, I teach Tarot 101, I teach platform mediumship. I do all these classes. So I want to be able to get people to have access to those. Yeah. And also it'll be good for my dance business. We're talking about doing a mentorship program for a student mentorship program, teaching high schoolers how to teach dance. So I have a lot going on and a lot that I'm learning. It's just I'm just mourning the loss already of this app. And so if you're not following me, make sure you're following me on all my other platforms, Lorena Carr Medium. My regular life uh, follower is Tap Dancer 678, my regular life platforms, but I don't really do a lot. Now, I've not heard of Clapper. I don't know what that is. I don't know, Tracy. I think they're going to do a grandstand show of who it's going to be. It's going to be a face off. I guess I don't know. Tracy says I don't think we're going to lose it. I think it's going to go away because everybody's convinced that I think it's going to go away. Even if it's temporary, it'll go away until it can be redone. So hopefully we'll get it back, but we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Reggie. Reggie's popping in over here. Reggie's another awesome person that I've met through this whole process and who's also doing a big, amazing things because of TikTok. So make sure you're following me, all 10 of you on TikTok. Again, the irony is I get so frustrated with TikTok because like there are times I'm like, all right, I got 37,000 followers and 13 people in the room. Weird, right? But also, so at this point, I'm just babbling right now, just trying to show up, make connections with people and get people the opportunity to follow me on my other platforms where I will continue to do free readings online, right? Oh, gotcha. So, yeah. So let's share. You have 0 shares from TikTok today. Y'all have not shared a single one. Not a single one. What the heck? Not even to 10,000 likes yet. So let's get me out there in the algorithm and get people transferred over. Make sure, I'm making sure to go through and follow. It looks like Mai just popped in also. Hi, Mai. If you didn't just scroll through, how are you? Make sure you're following all your favorite creators. I've been trying to go through and make a list of people that I've enjoyed following over the last several years and making a point to go find them on other platforms and making a point. Like I've been spending a lot of time making a point to find and follow the other people that I look up to, that I admire, and that I enjoy watching. I've been making sure to follow them just in case, and I'm being honest, like TikTok's just the easiest. Also, TikTok just makes me look good. I'm just saying, it makes me look youthful. Anyway, I was thinking for 5 years, I joined yesterday. It works a lot like TikTok. Got it. And the thing is, I've been checking out all these other apps. You're like, oh, Lemon8, except that's ByteDance. It's owned by ByteDance. And so is CapCut. Also, can we just talk about CapCut? I love CapCut. I love doing a good blend of videos where I talk and educate, but also just funny, educational, but funny, and CapCut's really good for that. And I'm kind of sad because it's also owned by TikTok and ByteDance, and that's probably we probably won't have access to that too. But again, I don't know. We have no idea exactly. Yeah, because Lemon8 is also ByteDance. It's owned by the same company. So, I think there's just a lot that's going to happen that we won't really know what's going to happen. We don't know the magnitude of it until probably January 19th, when the ban takes effect. We won't know the implications of all of it until we don't have access to things. So just make sure you're following all of your friends, you guys. Follow your friends, follow your people, share out your people, share if you want, to support your friends, get your other friends to follow each other. Let's be a community. And I think I'm getting like an average of 1 new follower a day on all my other platforms. again, it's not about, it's not just about the marketing component that TikTok has provided. It is truly like the communities that I've become a part of, and that people I would never have met otherwise. And I'm just so, so, so grateful. And I'm trying to live in that grateful flow. And I would encourage all of you to do the same. Live in that flow of energy of gratitude, and something will come along. I've seen people scramble and go to all these different apps, and I'm also a beta tester for Neptune, but even that's going to have its limitations till summer. And same, Kylie. Yeah, missing the access to information. I feel like there was a lot, and I feel like that's probably why it's actually going away, is because of the information. But then, like, I look at my friend Jesse, right, who created this deck. I created a deck. My friend Jesse created a deck. I've got Intuitive Intention Rob, who created a deck. And we've been able to sell create new things and sell our wares. And we have, and have this, I know, right? Have you seen it, Tracy? Have you seen her read with him yet? I have not seen her read with him yet. But yeah, with her new deck, it's been awesome. And I love it. But of course I haven't seen her go live yet with him. I need her to go to live. I'm going to bully her a little bit and see if she'll go live with me this week, even though, she works overnight. So I don't know. So, but yeah, Jesse came up with the Rebel's Path Tarot deck. And she's one of my students, but more importantly, one of my friends. I adore her. And then, here I am with my Dancing Spirit Oracle deck that I never would have done. Like, I never would have started teaching classes if it wasn't for this platform. So, yeah, I think life is just going to look very, very different. And am I on here? Started doing missing person cases. Oh, that's crazy cool, Tracy. I'm going to need an update on that, girl. That's amazing. Good morning, Megan. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Gigi. Gigi, are you following me on my other platforms? You should make sure you do. I think you are, actually. So yeah, Lorena Carmedia, I'm on all the things. And I'm still going to do spirit signs and sips. I'm still going to do that on Thursday mornings. The crazy thing is, yeah, I thought you were, is good morning, Pam. How are you? I see you over there in the Instagram world. Just make sure you guys are following all the things. I am doing my best on the healing. I am doing my best on healing. My knee, for those of you who don't know, I had surgery a week ago tomorrow, on my knee, and still a little bit of swelling. I'm still kind of limpy, but it's not so bad. It could be way worse. I didn't have to have a knee replacement or anything. I just had to have my meniscus fixed, and my patella apparently was an issue, and they fixed it while they were in there. So, right, Gigi? I know, I need more info on that. My knee's doing okay. It's doing okay, Pam. I've got it propped up right now. Got it propped up. Oh, geez. TikTok's filtering the comments. So I'm trying to take it easy, and I am going to try to go live. I did do a live schedule. So today when I get home I'm going to go back and teach dance tonight. I did have an offer for someone to sub my classes, but luckily it's all, oh, yikes. Yeesh. Okay, it's almost all competition kids, and it's just routines. So I don't have to do a whole lot. There's one class I have to teach, and I have an assistant. And then tomorrow I have to teach jazz class. And then, but I used to be off on Tuesdays, and now I've got to pick up a night because we can't find a teacher that will be able to teach the kids that we need and the style that we need in the way that we need it. So I get to not have a night off anymore. So I'll be doing that. And then February, I do start my classes back up. So make sure and also go to my website and get onto my mailing list. Um, so that way you'll know when classes are going to be starting and all the good things. All the good things. So yeah, I didn't plan on being on here very long today. I just wanted to kind of touch base. My goal is to show up and get people to move to my other platforms and know where to find me. Not thrilled about being mostly on Meta and YouTube because they just don't have the. Hi, Virginia. How are you? Fun fact, I might be going out to Oregon. My husband's decided he has it in his head that this summer we might actually drive out west and spend like 6 weeks traveling out west. His work, his firm has an office in Colorado. So we might go out there, start in Colorado, go to Oregon, go to Washington, Northern California, and just explore for 6 weeks where he can still work and I can still work. I don't know, Katie. I think it will. I think it will. Even if it's just temporary, I don't know. We'll see. But that's the goal. I don't know if it'll actually happen. My husband gets lots of crazy ideas and cool ideas, but we don't always do them. But that way, if we did, then I can go out and hang out with Carrie out in Oregon because oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine me being out there for 2 weeks hanging out with Carrie, me and Carrie Koss? Y'all be like, what is this, the disturbance in the force? What is happening right now? Yep. And see, yeah, so when I was in Oregon visiting Carrie and doing that event in October, I was only there for a few days. So she did a power tour of things, we got to see a lot, but we were mostly doing the event. I know, can you imagine? She's like one of my dearest friends. I absolutely love her. And I would never have known Carrie if it wasn't for TikTok. And that's all right, Katie. Sometimes I'll do that, Katie, by the way. I'll share, if I'm in somebody's live, I'll share with 15 friends because it won't let me do any more than that. Then I'll swipe out and swipe back in and share with 15 more friends. It's a fun little trick. Hi, Rocco. Good morning. Good to see you. How are you? Rocco the Roddy, she's one of them that I had done a reading for not too long ago on live. Drive across the country with my husband, 25. Let me know if you have a route quite. Oh, okay, Mara, I will. Because if we go, we're going to drive so we can take the dogs with us and we can just go exploring. Yeah. Hi, Laura. Oh my gosh. How are you? We're in the process of getting all my followers on TikTok to follow me on all my other platforms and getting people transitioned over. Oh, thank you, Rocco. I appreciate that. Make sure you follow me on my other platforms. Lorena Carr Medium on all the things. Well, welcome, Gabby. Just in time to catch me. Oh, yes. I love that. Okay. Oh, thanks, Katie. I know I've met a lot of really amazing people on TikTok, and I just want to make sure I have all the bases covered because people are like, oh, it's not going to go anywhere. But people are also convinced that Trump's not going to be president in a week. I'm like, what makes you think that? What makes you think that? Like, it is what it is. Like, y'all need to just buckle up. It's happening. No matter what your opinion is, this is happening. Get ready for it. Unless there's some Hail Mary on the last hour, we need to be prepared. That's all. Hello, Lorna. And like Lorna, I would never have met Lorna, like my friend up in Nova Scotia. Love her. Girl, I need to make sure to pop in and do a live with you again soon. And same with Lee and Tony. Would never have met them. Adam would never have met them. But here's the thing, Rocco, on Lemon8, here's the thing about that. It's owned by TikTok. Lemon8, all the same servers, all the same things. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook, my Facebook page. Okay. I also on Facebook do have a group. It's a public group. Anybody can join, called Sign. That's my LLC, Sign. Two Women, One Vision. And it's like a spiritual fun group. We share stuff. I haven't really been super active in that, but I want to try to get people to head over to that. So we still have a safe space where we can share and know when I'm going to go live. And because I love coming on and doing free readings. Yeah. So Rocco, so think about this. So yeah, Lemon8 is owned by ByteDance. So if TikTok goes away, all those companies, CapCut also owned by ByteDance, it's going to go away. All my fun videos. And then now also you have to all see me as I really am without filters. I don't know how I feel about that. That's one of my favorite things about TikTok is the filters. Oh, Carrie, I see my friend Carrie. Girl, I was just talking about you. We were just talking about how Matt wants to go out west and do a 6-week tour out there. And I'm like, can you imagine me out there if Carrie and I had 2 weeks to hang out together? I know, right? How much fun would that be? And I did tell him, I'm like, hey, if you're serious about that, let's get some dates. So Carrie and I can schedule our retreat, or we can we'll do it. Game on. Game on. Me and my bestie hanging out on the West Coast. Life would never, ever be the same. The world won't be the same. Make sure you guys are following Carrie, Spirit Mentor, by the way. Love her. More fun. All the fun. We're just going to have all the fun. All the stuff, right? Excited to meet some friends in Quebec, in Ontario in July. That'll be so fun. And I will say, like here at Camp Chesterfield, and you guys also make sure you're following like the spiritualist camps. Like Camp Chesterfield's really upped their game, and they have retreats. They have stuff going on. And I'm actually going to have dinner with my mentor Glenda on me too, Angel. I'm hoping Neptune will be a good platform as well. I'm a beta tester for that. So I'm hoping, here's crossing fingers. I'm having dinner with my mentor, Reverend Glenda, and I think I'm going to run some things by her. I think it'd be really cool to host a retreat. We did it 2 summers ago where all these people that are in my class, that in my development class came in from all over the country, and we spent for a weekend, and it was amazing. We had seances, we did trance class, we did development classes, we did all kinds of cool stuff, and we got to hang out and be social, and it was really, really cool. Oh, cool, Angel. Yes. So I just make sure you're following me in all the things. I know. And so I think it'd be really cool to put together some sort of retreat, especially for my students. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I could have a retreat at my house. I've got enough room. I'd have my students, my regular students that were willing to fly into Indiana or drive in Indiana. I'd do a retreat here with everybody where we could do part of it at Camp Chesterfield and create something really cool. I mean, I'd be totally down for that. As long as I'm not out west for 6 weeks and wreaking havoc with Carrie. Like Nova Scotia, we should absolutely. You know what? Message me, Lorna. Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be really important for us to stay together. I go to Detroit I've only been to Canada once, and that was like literally to go cross the border because of a weekend of dance in Detroit. So, but I do like I have friends up there now. I want to get out and check everything out, check everybody out. And you too, Chosen and Touched. I appreciate you. Just make sure you're following me on I think you are. You're following me on by the platforms. My knee recovery is coming along, Angel. It really is. And I'm using, I've got all those essential oils too. I'm doing my thing, trying to do it right. Okay, sounds good, Lorna. That sounds awesome. Um, and I'll keep an eye out this week and see if you're on TikTok at all, and we'll hopefully pop in together and chit chat. I am gonna, I yeah, I and also I need to learn how to. The thing I like about TikTok is like I could have 6 people. We could all chat in one screen. It's kind of nice. So I got to figure out how to do that on the other platforms through I know it can be done on StreamYard because I've done it before. So if I go through StreamYard where I'm multi-platform streaming, um, I'm on YouTube Live right now, Gabby. Go look me up, Lorenda Carmedium. I'm live on there right now. So go subscribe to my channel. And it's really important, just like on TikTok, just like on any of the platforms, set it for notifications when I go live. I'm on, like right now, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I'm also on, I refuse to do X. I refuse, absolutely refuse to support that platform. Not there. I'm on Blue Sky and Threads as well. But Threads is connected through Instagram. So what I do, and like I'm doing today, every Thursday, I do multi-platform. I use a software called StreamYard actually. So I'm able to go on and be on all the platforms all at once. And so then if I have guests, I can invite guests in to be on in those platforms but not Instagram. That's a separate thing. It's weird with StreamYard. I have to do a separate stream key for that. So I haven't figured out how to do that, bring multiple guests in over there, you know? So I have a lot to learn still, but I'm willing. Good morning, all 5 Claires. Good morning. So just make sure you're following me, Lorenda Carmedium, all the other platforms. Go over, say hi. And this week I plan on, I'm only gonna be on here another few more minutes. Hi, good morning, Kayla. Because I asked ChatGPT, if you're not using GPT to like schedule your life, better get on it. So what I did was I gave ChatGPT all the things I wanted to accomplish today, and then also incorporated the things I had set schedule for. And it actually went through. Oh, hi, Tammy. All right, good to see you over here. All right, make sure to follow me. And so like right now it actually laid out my entire day, and it even built in breaks for me so I could get up and stretch, and reminded me to eat. So like, it's awesome. I love it. I love ChatGPT for scheduling. And I even oh, awesome, Pam. And I'll follow you back. And by the way, right now, like anybody who follows me from these platforms, I am following you back. It'll look like I might be a fake account because I don't have that many followers on my other accounts. I just don't have the traction like compared to what I have on TikTok. So I have like around between 600 and 700 on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Yes, I need to do that, Yessie. I need to know how to, but I have to figure out how to do it through my website. And I think that my website, I have to upgrade to be able to do a mailing and in a mailing list that's easy. So I got to figure that out. Yes, I should ask it how to do it. But I also, like what I asked it this morning. Oh, I asked for a business growth plan for ADHD, owning 2 businesses, planning out, it gave me a week-long schedule of how I could break down each day. And again, it even incorporated like my get up and move breaks. They do. I just have to I haven't really needed it. So now I'm like, oh God, I got to figure this out. I need to hire an assistant to figure this stuff out is what I need. I need someone else to do my mailing list. I could create the mailer, I could create the thing, but I need an assistant to do that. But now my income, like, I kid you not, you guys, like, when I joined TikTok and was able to start doing lives, like, I could live on my own. Like, if my husband, something, God forbid, happened to me and my husband, like, I could actually sustain myself with the TikTok income. Not what I'm making from TikTok, but like because of the marketing component. And like everything, not everything else, it wasn't working in all the other platforms. So I'm working on that though. So like I asked for all kinds of stuff. I asked for book publishing steps, and it gave me 9 steps on different steps on things that I needed to do, like a checklist of stuff I need to do in order to get a book published. And then what else did I ask for? I'd always do my Spirit Signs and Sips advertisements. It creates monthly the new theme for my Spirit Signs and Sips. I actually asked for a spiritual anatomy class breakdown of how, like, just a breakdown of an outline. Mediumship reflection. Journal, created that. Yeah, so I have all kinds of stuff I've been able to create. Anyway, so all 9 of you in here in TikTok. Again, TikTok is not the best, like it, not always the greatest, but it's done some really great things for me, and I'm so thankful. So now I've got to pivot. We have to pivot. So I'm taking the time every day this week. So tonight, when I get home from teaching, I'm going to go live again tonight. And probably all the platforms, and do some free readings. Tonight will be about the free readings. One Million Followers is really helpful about Video Leap. Okay, I'll have to check into that. Oh, you're friends with Mothership? That's cool. Yeah, I follow Mothership. I actually learned a lot in the beginning when I was first learning how to do TikTok and learning how to create videos and do all the things. Like I actually followed a lot of her stuff. Yeah. There's another one, Nicole, I forget her last name now. It will, Pam, because it's owned by TikTok. It's not just TikTok that has to go, it's ByteDance. They don't want ByteDance in America. They want it gone. And I'm like, are we going to get rid of all the other Chinese owned things like our phones? Like, if that's the problem, if that's what we're worried about, then why are we producing our phones there? Why? I mean, I don't understand. I really do not understand. And all that. There's so many other apps that are actually out of China, like that are, I don't get it. Why they picked one? Oh, that's right, because they were making all the money. Right, April? Right? I told my husband, I'm like, listen, I'm not about to lose my job to the government. We're going to have to move to Europe so I can stay on TikTok. He did not laugh. He just sat, he looked at me like, huh? He did not laugh. He didn't laugh. He didn't think it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. See, thank you, April. You think I'm funny. So anyway, all right. Well, I am ChatGPT on my schedule. Has told me it is time to go eat lunch. And her new platform with the Socialize Studio on, and it is worth checking out if you want to grow. Okay. All right. Can you, Lorna, when you send me your number, can you send me that same information? I want to look into that. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. She's another one that I was like, oh yeah, all these people, I'm telling you, all these people. All right. Thank you, Yessie. All these people that I watched in the very, very beginning that just kind of faded away in the background, that all of a sudden were never showing up in my FYP, were never around, are all of a sudden now showing up again. And I find it really interesting how things are kind of, it's like, okay, yes, I loved this person. I want to follow them. I want to make sure I follow them again. Well, also, why haven't I been seeing them for the last year? So we'll see. We shall see. Hopefully, yeah, I hope Neptune works out. Or I hope that there's a Hail Mary in the end that we get to keep TikTok. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. But I don't feel like it's going to stick around, or if it does, it's so energetically different that's why I'm not feeling it sticks around. Like my body, mind, and spirit have already started mourning the loss of it. And I don't know if that's because it's going to look so different or if it's truly going to go away. So hopefully hopefully we're going to pray for the Hail Mary at the end, keeping my fingers crossed that we'll be able to stay together where we are. I know, Gail, I know. Well, and luckily, like, Gail, girl, I see you every day, multiple times a day, sending me all those funny videos. And I'm excited. Okay, Gail. So funny. Gail sends me on Instagram, I have at least 150 videos from Gail, and I let them collect. I don't watch them all right away because anytime I go on a trip, I'm on the beach, and if I just want to laugh, she sends me the funniest videos. So then I have content for hours to sit and watch video after video after video after video on the beach. That's my goal, is to watch all the videos that Gail sends me. Like, I literally do that on my trips. It's like a little guilty pleasure that I have. Isn't that funny? FYP's all ads today. Yeah. They're trying to figure out where to go. They're trying to and oh my gosh, Facebook is so bad right now with ads. And that's all I see is ads. All I see. And YouTube just doesn't put me out there. YouTube just does not get me out into the world. And either does Instagram. Like, I have 0 in Instagram right now. We'll see. We shall see. All right. ChatGPT has told me it is time for me to eat lunch. I need to eat lunch, and I also need to do a little bit of stretching because my knee's starting to hurt, and drink my water. That's what I got to do. And I think up next is planning for my classes tonight. So I'm liking this. All right. So make sure you guys follow me, Lorenda Carr Medium, all the platforms. And my Lorenda Carr Medium for Facebook is a business page. So you can also follow me at my regular page. It's not going to bother me. I actually have like a lot of followers on that page, mostly because of my dance business. And that is Tap Dancer 678, just Lorenda Carr. You can find me there. What classes? Tonight is the only class I need to plan is my tap ballet class. It's a combo class for 4-year-olds. But I do have an assistant, thank goodness. So I have to plan that class. Everything else is competition stuff. But so make sure, Angel, make sure you check out our student group, because I did post classes February 4th and 11th for upcoming development class. So yeah. All right, friends, I'm out of here. Thank you all for hanging out with me for a little bit. And then tonight at 9:00, if all goes well, depending on how, I'm assuming I feel well, I'm going to go live tonight and do free readings on all the platforms. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'll be doing free readings tonight, to keep myself out there until this big transition happens. So love you all. Thank you all for listening to me babble, all 13 of you. Listening to me babble for a while now. All right. Have a good one, friends. We'll talk soon. All right.